super relaxing. Our baby's not yet walking, hence the carrying her everywhere. Of course not with like a party or anything like that, but just this is true. But at least it's good to have the base and stuff. Like constantly be thinking of the next thing. Yeah, I'm sending love and light to sense of like it's a good mop, like a rag. Leave the hospital and looking like that, and we said we don't know, and if they do, hey guys, welcome to tonight's super relaxing ASMR session. Hope you enjoy. These triggers. And if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel as well. Also, would really appreciate if you drop us a comment. We'll try to respond to every comment if we are able to. Sometimes the comments are just way too many, so we're not able to answer them all. So in today's session, I am going to be scratching and nitpicking through his whole entire head. Now someone asked me a while back to tell them basically how it is being a new mom in Europe. So for those that do not know, we are new parents to a wonderful, wonderful baby girl. Actually, today she turned 10 months. We try to remember and celebrate every month she turns a new age. Of course not with like a party or anything like that, but just to just sing to her, laugh with her, spend quality time with her. So yeah, back to the topic of how it is having a baby in Europe. Since I'm not listing pros and cons here, it's just in general my experience. I found that being a new mom in, let's say Europe as a whole, right? For me, I'm so glad I was super prepared with most of the things that I needed. So found this super helpful, that you buy most of the things that you need or things that you think you need. Because when you have the baby and you're alone and maybe your spouse is working, it gets super hectic to have to run, let's say, into another room to get baby diapers or baby wipes and stuff. I was even telling this to a friend of mine who's expecting, and I told them, you have to really be prepared to have everything. It doesn't have to be like super expensive, you know. And I told her that most of the things that are important are like super cheap, really. Like the disinfectant for the belly button. This is something we found out much later. At the point we found out, we had taken our baby to the pediatricians, and the pediatrician was like, why is it so looking like that? And we said we don't know. Basically it had water in it, like it was wet and soggy, the belly button, together with the small umbilical cord that they leave. And we told the pediatrician that we were not told at the hospital to buy anything. We only bought a few things at the pharmacy of the hospital for me. And we didn't buy like anything for the baby there. And yeah, I bought it and I'm taking it to my best friend because I doubt she knows she should buy it. But they said everybody will tell you, with the first baby you will learn a lot, which is true. But you still need to be super prepared. Even with everyone telling you, you'll never be fully prepared, you'll still need a bunch of stuff after baby is born. This is true. But at least it's good to have the basics that baby will use. Because you don't want to be in the middle of a situation and then you're like, oh my god, what do? I can't leave the baby alone to go get it, or to go buy it, or even to be on my phone. So yeah, it is super hectic, all in all. Being a new mom in a foreign country, it's honestly not only challenging but very it will help you stay on your toes, even if they feel like they're breaking, because you basically have to cover all grounds, constantly be thinking of the next thing, constantly, the way they say that a mom's mind is thinking of baby's birthday, baby's clothes, baby's food. You do all that thinking by yourself, and let's say in this scenario, which is the most common scenario, the husband is working, your husband is working, and you are home. Yeah, so there is the change of everything, the way they say life changes. Oh, it does change a lot. It does change a lot because since you do not have help, you literally have to do some things at different times, the way they say nap trap, where your baby traps you in a nap and you can't move. My baby was the type of baby that never wanted to be put down. She still cries for me. When I take too long to hold her, she still comes and grabs my, let's say, skirt or trousers or leggings. This crazy loss of autonomy, like time for yourself to do stuff that you want to do, let's say clean the house. So in cases, my house is really like dirty. Anyhow, when my husband is home and he's not working, he cleans the house. But of course not to my, I won't say standard, because I really appreciate him cleaning. But like, not as thorough as I do it. I'm the type of person that still does, cleaning the house with a mop and water. And he uses our robot to clean, which I truly appreciate. It does do a good job, honesty. But sometimes I always feel like with sticky floors, because of all the mess, dust, and stuff, it needs a good mop, like a rag. And yeah, so in most cases, your house would just be, super dirty, and you just have to watch it as you hold your baby to sleep. You just, watch it be dirty. Yeah, and the fact that since you're the primary caregiver to your child, I remember a friend of mine who lives in the UK was telling me each time her baby went to kindergarten and got sick, she got sick too, the entire house got sick. And she's like, well, we can't even, stay away from the baby like the way you say, let me quarantine, because it's in most cases you with the baby all day. So when the baby's getting better, you give her the cold, and the baby has the cold, they give you the cold. It just bounces back and forth like that, which is really, tiring. And the fact that it's super expensive to hire help here, like a house help to help you with chores and stuff like that. It's really it's actually very uncommon. Usually the super rich do that, but everyone else, they just do it themselves. You're the chef, you're the driver, you're the cleaner, you're the you're the everything, really. As I said, in this scenario, your other partner is working. If your other partner is not working, then they can help you at home. And yes, there's a few mommy groups that people join, but since we live outside town, it's not possible for me to join. And also, our baby is not yet walking, hence they're carrying her everywhere. But yeah, I'm sending love and light to all new moms. It's hectic. We always wonder, my husband and I, how people did 6 kids. Back home, the moment you have a baby, you have like your whole village literally surrounding you. You have your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, everyone ready to come and help you. But here, in Europe, in most cases, in really many cases, you don't have your village. It's probably in most times just you and your husband. I'm telling this on the basis of expat, basically an expatriate, where you leave your home to go live in another country. And this is basically my opinion on this and my experience as a first-time mom. Well, for me personally, giving birth was a crazy experience, to be honest. I think I talked about it a have your in-laws, you basically do not see them like every day. There's this sense of like there'll be no people lining up to come see the baby, you know. And even if they do, they'll just visit for a few hours and leave. So for the rest of the day, you'll be with your baby, just the two of you. So yeah, I experienced this firsthand. Basically, when you leave the hospital and you head home, yes, your husband may be there, and your mother, let's say, or father or somebody else, but then if you are a stay-at-home mom like myself, you start to get really exhausted, like really tired. So there's baby's laundry, my husband's laundry. Remember, the clothes are different, like material, different color. We do not mix our baby's clothes with ours, you know, during washing. Sometimes I have to soak her clothes if I give her like canned fruits. Not really canned, but tinned fruits. Of course, bio with zero sugar, zero, you know, artificial stuff. Yeah, so if there is stains, I soak them up first, and then I wash them for like 2 hours. Yeah, so it is very hectic. It really is. And if you live in like a block of flats like we do, you are afraid to keep people awake, you know, so much. I remember my best friend